Hey there, boys, girls, gentlemen, and ladies. Welcome to the shit show. This is the Bearded Nemophilist, and I'll be your guide through this evening. This is a free preview, I guess, for what I plan on doing a maybe at least bi-weekly little podcast where I just talk and rant and ramble. Tentatively, I'm going to title it Skeletons of Society, out of one of my favorite Slayer songs, which I feel kind of embodies men today. And this isn't necessarily just going to be a men's podcast. I think I'm going to kind of go the Toronto guy route and be like, fuck social media, fuck the internet, Jimmy. I'm talking to you, Jimmy. Lately I've been over the internet and the drama, and I'm trying to cut loose a little bit, cut away. Yeah, I'm addicted to memes, so that's going to be difficult, but we're going to power through and see how that goes. But without further ado, welcome to the podcast. I'm gonna play a little music underneath here. Yeah, I hope you like the music, Jimmy. I hope you like the music, Jimmy. And Toronto guy. I'm cooking, Jimmy, making food. Buy a PS4. Give me money. Patreon.com/TheBeardedNemophilist. Give me money. This podcast will be Patreon exclusive, so for as little as $1 a month, you can get my rambling shit show of a podcast. Like I said, tentatively called Skeletons of Society, and maybe I'll try to piece together a cover of that Slayer song, which is bad the fuck ass. And anyway, let's get into some topics. There's not going to be any kind of set flow or strict schedule on these shows. I'm just going to kind of stream of conscious it up and see what sticks. And you can hear me vape, which is a plus, I guess, if you're into that sort of thing and that kind of thing. Anyway, one thing I wanted to talk about in this preview, and I'll try to keep it quite short, is there's a paradigm shift I'm noticing in the manosphere, at least on the YouTube end of things. Maybe even as the manosphere as a whole, as we run into more migtards, you kind of see the paradigm shifting back toward a more purple pill side of things. Not necessarily into the relationships are fine, bro, Jimmy, kind of aspect of it, but the more open-minded toward men who date, as opposed to all women are evil and they're gonna try to suck money out of your penis and then they're gonna leave you because no one wants to touch my pee-pee because I don't know how to interact with women. Meh. You know, I see more of that kind of migtarded mindset across YouTube as a whole. And which is why I've strayed away from that kind of content, the MGTOW content. As far as MGTOW goes, I think really I only keep up with Terrence Popp right now. Everything else is just sort of banal and trivial and, you know, kind of cringy, if you ask me. And you've got these old MGTards like Trav, who, as far as MGTards go, is easily the most easily digestible out of the bunch because with his advanced age, the MGTOW path makes sense for him. The eschewing women and being monk suits his lifestyle. You know, he's had his run with women, and that's fine. And he wants to talk to the monks, and you know they advance their philosophy, which I have no problem with, as long as he quits watching our dicks. But you know, I can kind of even sympathize with him on the dolly diddlers and doggy fiddlers and twip twop twibblers. All of these guys, especially these doll guys, it's just like a fucking religion to them. Oh, women are evil. I'm gonna fuck this plastic doll, and it's gonna give me the emotional stability and bonds that I need to survive. No, it's not. It's a piece of rubber of silicone of TPE, thermoplastic elastomer. Sorry, plastic nerd coming in. It's a hunk of plastic, and that's going to give you emotional fulfillment. Bullshit. It's going to let you bust a nut and cuddle up on a doll. You may as well get a fucking anime fuck pillow and call it your girlfriend. But you know, this migtard philosophy, and it comes off as feminism for men. That's what I hear when I hear all of these migtarded theories and, oh, women are evil. They won't touch my pee-pee. They're gonna divorce rape you, and they're gonna cuck you into raising your kids. Well, buddy, I'm here to tell you that that's happened to you because you allow it. Because you're a pussy. You're not a real man. You don't know how to handle yourself with a woman. And that's not society's fault, and that's not women's fault. That's your fault, you migtard. That's your fucking fault. Everybody gets a pass for one. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So if you've been down that pit of despair multiple times, even after your awakening, then that's on you, buddy. That's all you. Women have nothing to do with it. They're just fulfilling their natural order. They're filling their biological imperative, and you're just the sucker who fell for it. So why should every man eschew a relationship with a woman? Because your pee-pee won't get touched and you're jealous. Or you got taken for a few $1,000s and you didn't get any sex because you're a pussy. Now, I'm not saying that all women are glorious and won't do any wrong, but guys, you need to own up to your own failures in your relationships. I highly doubt any of you are just so saintly that you did nothing wrong. Oh, Mr. Man didn't do nothing. I'm a didn't do nothing. I was a sweet, perfect gentleman, and I just fucked other women. Don't know why she got upset and left me. Or I'll let her walk all over me. I don't know why she didn't see me as the alpha. I didn't know why she didn't look up to me or respect me. Well, you did it to yourself. You did it to yourself. The woman didn't do anything but do what came naturally to her. And you can't fault anyone for doing what's natural. You can't fault a dog for shitting in the grass because there's a sign that says, do not let your dog defecate in the grass. Your dog can't read. And you're stupid for walking there when you know that he's going to take a shit in it. So I'm really welcoming this paradigm shift that I'm seeing, because I see a lot more guys coming over to our side of the fence, Jimmy and Charles and that kind of thing, because it's I hate to say we're trying to have our cake and eat it too, but if you're smart about it, sometimes you can have it both ways. And I think that the things that the purple pill and it's not even just us, guys. I mean, it's seeping into MGTOW too. I mean, even MGTOW 101 posted a good video. Jimmy linked me to. Maybe I'll link it in the description here. Where, fuck, I can't even remember it. I'll just have to watch it again and put it in the later version of the show. But I mean, it was not MGTOWed at all, and it was a very purple pill kind of video. And I'm surprised from a guy that does a lot of, clips of stupid feminism related things. But, even some of the MGTOW are seeing that MGTOW is turning into feminism for men. And that's going to dangerously implode on this movement. And I've also been watching this guy that Joe Buddy and Jamie and Jimmy have both linked me to called Coach Red Pill. And man, if Cuck Eli could have been focused his candor and ended up like this guy, he could have been successful. But Eli's too big of a fucking cuck and has no life experience. Coach Red Pill is a very good, informative channel. He's got a lot of great videos, and he doesn't just talk about men's issues. He talks about life, how to be a more successful human being, and it is driven by the red pill philosophy, and it's catered toward men, which I really like. And positive uplifting messages like that really renew my faith in the YouTube section of the manosphere as a whole, because when all you hear is doom and gloom from these migtards that can't get their peepees touched, it makes you want to put a bullet through your skull. And then reanimate yourself so you can commit seppuku on a giant samurai sword. So, yeah, let's keep this paradigm shift going, guys. Let's keep it going. Let's keep advancing this thing and bring it back to some sense of sanity and quiet these migtards down. Anyway, I've gone on for about 10 minutes, and that's going to be this preview for an upcoming show, Skeletons of Society. Patreon.com/thebeardedmofflist. Give me money. Links will be in the description. Jimmy, who is a Patreon, just for as little as $1 a month, you can hear me talk and imitate Toronto Guy, because this is his spiel. I'm stealing it. I'm stealing it, Jimmy. And thank you, and good night. And we'll see you on the full show coming soon. And let's create a little addendum here. When I'm talking about the MGTOWs who just don't get it, I'm in no way, shape, or form talking about the men who have actually gone through the ringer, who've gone through the system and have found it flawed and want to do something different. But if these guys want to eschew this fucking MGTOW theory, well, fuck you too. But not all men that are preaching against women have no leg to stand on. I'm talking about these inexperienced guys who have never gotten their dick wet, or maybe have gotten it once or twice and got fleeced a little bit because they're stupid. Anyway, I think that addendum needed to be made. Hashtag not all. Thank you and good night.